There is no future in the past. If you look back too much, you will soon be heading that way. You can't be driving forward and be looking backwards. You are going to have an accident. Let past be past. Looking at your destiny, keep dwelling in the past. You will never go forward. Your destiny is wired in a way. When you made a mistake, if anything happens, keep moving, keep going, keep making progress, baby steps. I've never seen a child that is about to walk, crawling, and says, because I fell, I'm not going to walk again. Honestly, you will beat that child to walk. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You will beat that child to walk. You will tell that child, why? Hey, you must walk. Oh, I can't be backing a 10-year-old child. Walk by force. Beating that child to walk tells you that what is important is not falling down, is not broken down, is not I did it yesterday. I made a mistake. Why did I do it? What who allowed me to do it? Devil, you pushed me. Stop groaning, moaning, thinking of what has happened in the past. Future is colorful. There is no future in your past. Listen to me. Make a decision to tell yourself mistakes are made by people that wants to make progress. You don't want to make mistakes, then you can't make progress. There's a miracle in your mistakes. The only thing is learn from it. Don't build 3 tabernacles on your mistakes and say why, who, when, how, why, who, when, how. That is how a lot of people build monuments around their lives when they had failed. Failure is an event. It's not a final thing. Don't ever make your past your coffin. Don't make your past your burial ground. Forget it. No man is rich enough to buy his past. What do you want to do? Okay, let me give you a practical example. You are working now. You carry 10 crates of eggs on your head. You were now going somewhere. Now, you now fell down. Those 10 crates fell on the floor inside sand. Can you fry it? Can you cook it? You can't eat it. You just leave it. Count your cost, choose your battle, and leave it and make progress. Go forward. The only thing you can do about that episode of 10 crates of eggs being broken is to clean the mess. That is what your past has to do. Clean the mess. Make sure you don't fall down again. Make sure that thing didn't happen again. Make sure you are making progress. That is how giants learn. Any achiever you see, they make mistakes. They have to get to understand that mistakes is part of life. There is no monument for the past. Don't build it. You cannot be driving forward and be driving backwards and you think you will not have an accident. Rear mirror is at the rear, is at the back. Your future is colorful. Your future is glorious. There is something about your life that is going to make you better after that mistake. Don't forget. Don't build your life in the past. Go forward. No future in the past. Where your future is there. Hey, òyìnbó ni mo ti ń sọ látàárọ̀. Mo ń sọ pé kò sí nǹkan kan tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú pé mo ṣubú lánàá. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá. Ọjọ́ iwájú ló máa wò. Mo wá sọ pé o ò lè kó crate ẹyin 10 sórí. Kí 10 fọ́ dànù sínú yẹ̀pẹ̀ inú yanrìn. Kó wá sọ pé ẹyin ti fọ́. Kó wá máa rojọ́ lórí ẹyin tó fọ́. O ò lè dín. O ò lè sè. Nǹkan kan tó lè ṣe ni pé kó o mú bẹ̀yẹn kó o gbá. Kẹ́lòmíì má yọ̀ ṣubú. Nǹkan téèyàn máa ń kọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nínú nǹkan tó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ síyàn tẹ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn. Má jókòó sójú kan. Má máa sunkún lójú kan. Ìyanu wà ní pé kéèyàn ṣubú kó dìde. Ibi ìdìde yẹn ni ìyanu wà. Mo wá sọ pé tá bá lọ́mọ kékeré kan sìn tó rá tó ṣubú tó fàgbọ̀n gbálẹ̀ tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ń ṣẹ̀jẹ̀ kó wá ní láyé mi ò rìn mọ́. Wàá lu ọmọ yẹn láti rìn. wàá yarí fún pé rí o láti rìn ní mi lè máa pọ ọmọ ọdún 14 wàá rìn by force and by fire. Nǹkan tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ síyàn tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ń pè ní past, nǹkan tó lè ṣe fún ẹ ni pé kó kẹ́kọ̀ọ́, kó mọ bí tó ti ṣàṣìṣe, kó mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ, kó wá sọ fún rẹ wípé láyé mo ti kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí. Iná ìṣì kò kí ń jóyàn lẹ́ẹ̀mejì, ẹni tó bá gbọ́n ni o. Nǹkan tí mò ń sọ fún wa lénìí ni wípé a gbọ́dọ̀ jókòó sórí pé kí ló wá dé tí mo ṣe, báwo mo ṣe wá ṣe yẹn, kí wá ní nǹkan tí mo ṣe yẹn. Àwọn míì tán bá ti fẹ́ máa lọ ọjọ́ iwájú, tán bá ti ń wo ẹ̀yìn ibi tán ṣubú sí, wọn ò ní lè lọ ọjọ́ iwájú. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ni ìjọba ọ̀run ṣe dàbí ọmọdé. Yorùbá ní nínú òwe pé tọmọdé bá ṣubú á wo wájú. Kí ló dé tó fẹ́ wájú? Ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́, mo fẹ́ máa lọ síwájú sí i. Ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́, mo fẹ́ make progress, mo fẹ́ tẹ̀síwájú. Tágbàlagbà bá ṣubú á wẹ̀yìn. Ẹ̀yìn ni pé kí ló dé, ta ló ní í ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, ó dá o, ó dùn mí, gbàgbé ẹ̀. Iwájú ni kẹ́ ẹ wò. Iwájú tó ní ọjọ́ iwájú, tó lógo iwájú, tí ẹ máa fi sọ pé ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ni ìjọba Ọlọ́run ṣe dàbí ọmọ kékeré. Tẹ bá lu ọmọdé ń sìn, tó bá ó tún padà wá bá yín ṣeré. Ó ti fail, ẹ ti lu o, ó ń wo wájú, ó tún wẹ̀ ń tó náà pé ó tún lè ràn án lọ́wọ́. That is how you handle your past. Ẹ lè máa gbé ìgbésí ayé yín yí pé ó parí nìyẹn. Tó bá ti di bẹ́ẹ̀, kò sí nǹkan téèyàn lè ṣe mọ́. Wàá tẹ̀síwájú, wàá mú ògo lò. Wow, my name is Olufunke Adetuberu. This is Shematters on Fresh FM 106.9 Ado Ekiti. I'm saying it to all our listeners in Ado today that don't build your life in your past. On behalf of Dr. Nkajo Elaifele, a person that is so intentional about everything he does. Wọn kì í ṣe nǹkan kan anyhow. Very intentional. And that is the quality of a good leader. I welcome you to Shematters in Ado Ekiti. Listen to me today. I've said a lot of things about relationship. You know me. Tẹ́ bá pa mí pẹ́lẹ́bẹ́, ọ̀rọ̀ relationship ni màá sọ. Kò sí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe sí. Ṣẹ́rí Yorùbá ní kò lè ṣe kí ìjà má wà o. Kò lè ṣe kí ìjà má wà o. Tíjà bá dé o, ṣe ló yẹ ká parí ẹ̀ o. Kò lè ṣe kí ìjà má wà o. Ṣẹ́rí èèyàn tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi lénìí. Ọdún tuntun la máa fẹ́ mú yìí. Oṣù yìí ti parí báyìí o. Ọdún tuntun December la máa mú ní ọ̀sẹ̀ ìta fẹ́ mú yìí. Then 2022 orí ìjà ló ṣì jókòó sí. Orí pé mi ò lè dáríjì láíláí ló wà. Orí pé kò tiẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó lè sọ kóun àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ kan kúrò nílé. Ọmọ 4 ó ti bẹ̀bẹ̀. Ó yàtọ̀ téèyàn bá ṣe nǹkan fúnyàn tí ò bẹ̀bẹ̀ bó ṣe yẹ kó bẹ̀bẹ̀. Ìyẹn kọ́ ni mò ń sọ o. Ṣùgbọ́n ó ti bẹ̀bẹ̀. Ó ti rán family, ó ti rán ẹbí, ó ti rán ará, ó ti rán ojúlùmọ̀, ó ti rán ọ̀rẹ́, ó ti rán ọ̀tá, ó ti gbàdúrà, ó ti gbàwẹ̀. Wà ní láyé a lè parí ẹ̀. Ẹ ń ṣọlọ́run àkọ́kọ́ nìyẹn. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì, tí ẹ bá ti fi ọmọ sínú ìgbéyàwó yẹn, ẹ ti kó bá ọjọ́ iwájú yín. Nǹkan tí ò kí ń yé ọkọ àtìyàwó ni wípé àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ìdílé yín. Àwọn míì àti ẹ̀ sọ pé àwọn ọmọ wọn ò rí, àwọn ọmọ wọn ò jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ mọ̀. Ó tán rẹ̀. Ìjà, conflict in a marriage is a spiritual thing. Tí ayọ̀ bá wà níbì kan, ṣé ẹ ní mọ̀ pé ayọ̀ wà níbẹ̀? Joy will bubble over everything. Tí sadness bá wà níbẹ̀, tí bànújẹ́ bá wà níbẹ̀, ẹ máa mọ̀ pé bànújẹ́ wà níbẹ̀. So don't deceive yourself. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, mi jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ mi mọ̀, àwọn ọmọ mi ò mọ̀ nǹkan kan. You are just deceiving yourself. Your children, they know everything. One woman was telling me recently, he said, my daughter said, Mommy, I'm going to body now, so I'm tired of all of these things. And the mother said, what? He said, you and daddy, you are not happy. You are not together. You are fighting all the time. Woman yẹn dẹ̀ ni àwọn àti ọkọ wọn ò jà lójú àwọn ọmọ yẹn rí. That tells you that you cannot deceive yourself, and stop deceiving yourself that your children does not know what is going on in your marriage. They know. They can't just talk. They can't confront you. They can't say daddy now, mommy now, because they know you will beat them. You will transfer the aggression. But the point is, they know you are sick in your marriage relationship. You have to start working on the way to solve your problems now. Kí àlàbọ̀rùn kó má dẹ̀wù. Because by the time you get to a place in your life and you begin to see the effect and the impact of that conflict in your health, in your wealth, in your happiness, and it's kicking out on your children, then you will know that you have lost. Hear me, parents. The moment you keep consistent fight and you don't resolve it, hear me and hear me profoundly, you are setting yourself up for bad old age, serious old age crisis. Because when your children are sad in their marriage, tán bá tiẹ̀ marry rárá. I have a case of a woman. She had 2 boys, 2 girls. The first one is 45. The second one is 43. The third one is 35. And they had 28. None of these children are married. They say, mo lè ní baby mama, but me, marry. If this is marriage, I don't want. I can't be involved with this. All of them. So what happens to you? Because the two of you are not resolving your conflict, you are not settling your problem, you are not solving problem in your marriage, your children now saw you as a bad model, bad example, and say, me, I can't settle down like this. I cannot keep this kind of thing and tell me, hey, what I saw daddy did to mommy, what I saw mommy did to daddy, I can never settle for this. 4 children, they are begging them to marry. They said they are not marrying. And the bad part of it, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ lẹ́ni o. The bad part of it is this. Àwọn àgbàlagbà yẹn, àwọn ọkọ àti ìyàwó yẹn, daddy àti mommy yẹn, wọ́n ti wá mọ́ra wọn. Wọ́n wá jà mọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ti bà ayé àwọn ọmọ jẹ́. Listen to me. If you love yourself, plan to do marital counseling, post-marital counseling. There is premarital. And listen, when you are doing counseling or therapy, it's not cheap, you will pay. But you are saving yourself of ẹkún ọjọ́ ọ̀la, omijé ọjọ́ ọ̀la, tears of tomorrow, tears of having to have children that when they pattern their lives according to what they have seen in your home, they will vow to their creator and told themselves, I cannot fall in love. I cannot marry. I cannot treat a woman like this. I cannot treat a man like this. I cannot allow a man to treat me like this. I cannot allow a woman to treat me like this. They get into that conclusion in their minds. Àṣẹ́rí ọkàn yìí, ibi tí battlefield wà ní, because nobody will know what you are thinking. Wàá kàn rí pé kò tiẹ̀ ready láti ṣe anything. I was doing couples therapy for a particular couple. The man is very, very rich. But you know what? He said to himself, never, never, never would I allow my wife to feed me. My mother suffered. She fed all of us. I was selling pure water. I'll be the one to sell and quickly rush home, because I know that if I do not go there to sell for 5 times, we are not going to have dinner. 6 of us. Our father dumped us, went to meet another woman, and that woman was taking care of him, and he did not think about us. Today, the man is very, very rich, extremely rich. He said, I made up my mind to be rich, but his marriage has a problem, because he will not even allow his wife to sell pure water. He does not. He said, láyé, that man has been traumatized. Let me digress here. If you have been through any situation in your life that has traumatized you, you need therapy and counselling, send me a text. Tí bá ti ṣetán màá sọ number. You need to sit down and do counselling and therapy and be healed, or else egbò tí ò bá ti jiná ó máa ń kẹ̀ ni. Ó lè dàbí pé ó jiná, but tí ẹ bá ti họ́ báyìí, fresh wound, fresh pain, fresh blood ló máa jáde ń bẹ̀. So don't say àwa okay, kò lè wá okay. That is why you get angry easily. That is why you smoke. That's why you drink. That's why you are on crack, on marijuana or marijuana or cannabis. That is why you are on cocaine. That's why you're on crack. That's why you are smoking. That's why you drink to stupor. Because that trauma, you watch pornography, you masturbate. That trauma is too much that you need those things I've mentioned to keep medicating your pain. And it cannot go. It cannot be healed. Nothing can happen until you make things happen. If you don't address it, it cannot be addressed. God is not a magician. Yeah, mo máa gbàdúrà, mo máa gbàwẹ̀. It's therapy and counseling you need to be free. And let me tell you something. You cannot push, máa ṣe later, máa ṣe therapy later, máa ṣe counseling later. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ìgbà wo la bẹ̀rẹ̀? January 1. Ní ọdún yìí, December là ń wò lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ yìí. That tells you something, that there is no time. Procrastination is a thief of destiny. Procrastination will destroy your future without you knowing. Ẹ̀yin ẹ ti ajẹ́ àwò náà. Ìgbà wo ni November 1 bẹ̀rẹ̀? Ẹ wo ọjọ́ tá a wà lénìí. Meaning that time goes. Àkókò kò dúró dẹ́nìkan o, ọ̀rẹ́ ò tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́. There is no time, is not waiting for anybody. Time is life. So don't say later. Put yourself together. Before this year runs out, make a decision. I'm going to file in or quickly key into therapy and counseling. I want this monster, this trouble to leave me. I want to enter 2023 with a clean life. A clean life. A pure life. I am tired. Ṣùgbọ́n tí o bá ti sọ ẹ́, you are still enjoying your drugs, your substance use, your addiction. Ọlọ́run gan ò lè ṣe nǹkan kan sí. I'm saying all of this because if you don't deal with some of these things, they are an accident that is about to happen. They are a time bomb. Ó kàn ṣe tó click gbọ́à. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ gbọ́à máa pẹ́ àṣẹ bomb wà ń bí. That is how it is when you don't resolve mental, emotional, psychological problem. It will still open up. It will still boomerang. People will see it and say, kí ló dé? Kí ni nǹkan tó fà á? Why ti ayé wá rí báyìí? Why ti problem wá ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí? You would have forgotten that you covered it. You left it. You were negligent about it. O kàn dá sílẹ̀ ni o kàn pa sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ni pé wo lè wá para mi jọ. Wàá rí pé nǹkan téèyàn bá ń sọ pé mi lè wá para mi jọ, ó sì lè pààyàn later o. Listen to me today. You must resolve marital conflict. Mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ therapy counseling. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti parí ẹ̀, tẹ́ ẹ̀ yanjú ẹ̀, ó sì ń bọ̀ wá bá yín. Mo láwọn ọkùnrin kan tó yẹ pé tí wàhálà bá ti wà ní marriage yan báyìí, wọ́n mú kí wọ́n lọ. Wọ́n tún lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi. Tí wàhálà bá ti wà ń bẹ̀, wọ́n á mú kí wọ́n á lọ. Wọ́n á tún lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi. Àwọn obìnrin kọ̀ọ̀kan náà ń ṣe o. Hear me. Kò síbi tán tí ń kó adìyẹ alẹ́. Marital conflict is the same. The person you are running to go and meet, you will meet him or meet her with conflict. You must conflict. You must fight. You must have misunderstanding. You know why? Different upbringing, different exposure, different personality, different character, different love language, different personality. Mo ti sọ yẹn. Meaning that ẹni tó lọ báyẹn is a law of attraction. The person you are attracted to cannot be perfect because you too, you are not perfect. Somebody said, kí ló dé tí ìyàwó máa ṣe báyìí? Ìyàwó mi ò tiẹ̀ dá rárá ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣẹ́yìn náà pé ṣẹ́yìn náà dá máa yẹn kò tiẹ̀ wúlò rárá ìwà ò dá rárá kì í ṣèyàn gidi ẹ jọ ṣẹ́yìn náà pé. If you have that understanding, you will put yourself together and tell yourself, everyone is work in progress. I'm going to be discussing the problems that happens in marriage. Àkọ́kọ́, communication. Báwo la ṣe lè sọ̀rọ̀ tó máa yéra wa? Because if you don't know how to communicate, you don't know how to say what you want to say, you will keep fighting. Let me say this to gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí marry. Ẹ gbọ́ mi bye. The moment you find yourself in a relationship, tó bá ti rí i pé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ò yéra yín, understand ara yín, ẹ ti fà kò tóra wọn, lè sọ̀rọ̀ kó bọ́ síbi tó dáa. Please, ẹ má marry o. Ẹ lè sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ mẹ́wàá ní wákàtí mẹ́ta kẹ́ má jà. That is not your husband. Sorry. That is not your wife. You are not talking. You are not communicating. You are not together in communication. And the first major sources of conflict in every relationship is communication. Owó tí mo ní ni mo yá gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí màá rí tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi yìí o. Tẹ́ bá ti rí i pé ẹ wà nínú relationship, ọ̀rọ̀ ara yín ò yéra yín, ẹ lè sọ̀rọ̀ méjì, kẹ́ má jà, kẹ́ má jiyàn, kẹ́ má ṣe nǹkan tí ò yẹ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe. Ẹ tètè, kí mo sọ o, ẹ tètè yanjú ẹ̀ kó ní kálukú máa lọ ẹ̀, tàbí pé kẹ́ key into premarital counselling. No therapy, no counselling is free. Get that straight. Key into premarital counselling, because a broken courtship is better than a broken life. A broken courtship is better than a broken destiny. A broken courtship is better than ending up like Osinachi, that her husband added to her pain for her to die. Marriage can make or mar. So to all the singles, má wò pé kò matter now, a máa manage ara wa, a máa understand, kò sí problem wà, wàhálà wà, kò sí nǹkan tí èèyàn lè ṣe ní ayé yìí. Tó bá ti rí wípé òun ò lè yanjú ẹ̀, òun ò lè handle ẹ̀, òun ò lè mú kó ara òun níjàánu nípa communication. Tẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ kan báyìí, ó wà sarcastic, kò wà sensitive, kò nice, ẹ tètè ẹ sọ pé a lè fẹ́ra. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ti single mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ má ní mo ní kẹ́ ẹ lọ máa fọkọ yín lẹ̀ àti ìyàwó yín lẹ̀, mò ń sọ tàwọn tó ti single. Ṣé rí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá ti marry, we have to manage that relationship, because the moment the wall of communication is broken, mo pò ṣe ń sìn àbí mo ti communicate, mo mí kanlẹ̀, mo ti communicate, àròkàn tí má sùn dá wá, mo ti communicate, mo kúrò nílé ní yàrá, mo gbálẹ̀kùn gbáù, mo palẹ̀kùn dé mọ́ lórí, mo jáde, mo ti communicate. Orin òwe, when we get to heaven at the marriage supper, all the saints shall gather at the last assembly. No more sad party, no more heartbreaking, farewell to sorrow, victory at last. At least tá bá tiẹ̀ kú, a ní victory. Ó ti kọrin òwe, òun sọ̀rọ̀, you are talking. And when you keep talking like that, those statements you are making it subliminally, you are making it òyìnbó yẹn pọ̀, òun dọ́gbọ́n sọ ni pé ó ti sú ẹ, òun lọ, ayé yìí ò lè continue báyìí. Tó bá ti débẹ̀ yẹn, ò bá patch ẹ̀, maybe you are trying to patch it, you just want to cover it up for another 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. 20 years tó bá dijọ́ kan. I had a Shematters program somewhere. The man said their marriage is 20 years. The wife said òun ò ṣe mọ́. Ìyàwó tún lòun ò ṣe mọ́, ọkọ tún mú lù. Ó lù débi pé wọ́n end ní police station. 20 years. 20 years of marriage. So marriage òun ṣe nǹkan tí èèyàn fojú tẹ́ńbẹ́lú. Your relationship is not something you will handle casually and just leave it and just throw it off the back and say whatever. It's not though. Your life, your future, your destiny, your purpose, your assignment, everything about you depends on it. Everything. Everything. Mo ti sorry. Ṣẹ́rí tí bá ti ń tẹnumọ́rọ̀, talking like a broken record. Verily, verily new. Your health is your marriage. Your wealth is your marriage. Your happiness is your marriage. The happiness of your children. When you are old and you are frail and you cannot do anything again, ìdílé náà la padà sí. Ilé làbọ̀ sinmi oko. Ṣé ibi tó o gbìn sí ló ti fẹ́ ká ni? You want to harvest where you have not sown? It's not possible. You know what I'm soliciting today? Premarital counseling, postmarital counseling. Tẹ́ bá ti rí pé ó ti wá le jù, kò ṣeé yanjú, ẹ ké síta. Get a professional. Ẹ má sọ pé máa lọ sọ fún pastor. Mi ò like ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn fún àwọn tí ò mọ̀ pé not all pastors are counselors. Some, they read guidance and counseling. They are professionals. Pastors, yes, you can see them. But I'm talking about people that say, lots of pastor wa lọ gbàdúrà, ẹ bá ń gbàdúrà. When it comes to relationship, dealing with human being, you need intervention. You need a mediator. You need an umpire. You need someone that will help you to manage it till everything is over. So it's not all marriages that will be over, but at least you would have sought the counsel of a professional, somebody that is trained, well informed in that position, then you are good to go. Or else, when you keep pushing something, it's still going to stare back at you. Hey, communication in relationship. There are ways to talk. Ṣẹ́rẹ́ yìí tán ọkọ tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀rọ̀ sọ, ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ náà. Àwọn kan wà tó yẹ pé ìgbà tó ń dàgbà, their parents have crises, so they have grown wings to insult their daddy, insult their mommy, and make statements that kí ló ṣe yín gan, ẹ kúrò ń bẹ́jọ, ẹ má ṣòṣì yẹn o, ẹ má ṣe kíní kan yẹn o. Those words, those upbringings, it will affect your marriage. Àwọn ọkùnrin kan wà tó ń gbọ́ mi lénìí, kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tán lè sọ sóbìnrin wọn. Àbí kíní kan ò pé àbò ṣe kíní kan ní mi ìfẹ́ máa sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lórí afẹ́fẹ́. I don't want to propagate curses and abuse. Àbí wọ́n ti ṣe kíní kan fún ẹni, ọmọ kíní kan ní ẹ, bí ìyá ẹ̀ ṣe nìyẹn, bí bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe nìyẹn, àwọn mi ìfẹ́ máa sọ. Ẹ wo, èmi ò kí ń búyàn, mi kì í fẹ́ búyàn. Mi tiẹ̀ kí ń búyàn ni mo ti tame ahọ́n mi kí n lè sọ̀rọ̀ tó wise at a season. And listen to me very carefully. Tẹ́ bá ti wá láti ìdílé tó jẹ́ pé èébú ẹ ti sọ pé àdúrà ní nílùú tiyín, kò lè rí bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ lómi. Àwa míì sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ ni wá. Àwọn kan wà ṣọ̀rọ̀ṣọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn kan wà ṣọ̀rọ̀ṣọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé ẹ rí, tó bá ti jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa fòye sọ̀rọ̀. Àkọ́kọ́ ni pé you will ask yourself, is my word that I'm saying now, is it seasoned with salt and grace? Will it minister grace to the person hearing it? Bite your tongue and say no. Eléyìí tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí, oko ọ̀rọ̀ ni, orí burúkú ọ̀rọ̀ ni, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ò dáa, mi ò lè sọ. I want to appreciate you for listening to me today. Bí mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ibi tẹ́ bá mi dé yìí, go to my Instagram page. Funkeadetuberu is my handle. go and follow me on Instagram. Then tẹ́ bá fẹ́ wá gbọ́ ìyókù message yìí, follow me on YouTube channel. Funkeadetuberu is my handle. Like, listen and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tí n bá máa fi ṣe program tó, I'm going to send the numbers to call. I don't pick calls. To text, voice note or to WhatsApp. That number, I will say it at the end of the program. I want to appreciate you for listening to me. Mo máa ń sọ nǹkan kan pé ọ̀rẹ́ èèyàn nìkan ló máa ń sọ fún yàn pé ẹnu èèyàn ń rùn. It's only your friend that will tell you that your mouth is smelling. Kí ni ìtumọ̀ yẹn ni pé ọ̀rẹ́ èèyàn ló máa ń fi àléébù èèyàn hàn yàn. It's only your friend that will show you your weakness. Your enemy will be happy that you will fall. Tó bá ṣubú ojú àjà, tó bá kan lápá ojú àjà. But ọ̀rẹ́ á sọ pé no. If you now refuse to listen to your friend that said no, then you are ready to learn by experience. Learning by information is better. Learning by experience is bitter. Learning by obeying, informed obedience is better than learning by your experience. That your experience may not end well if you want to learn by experience. Bóyá wọ́n sọ fún ẹ pé eré yìí ti pọ̀ jù náà, why are you speeding like this? Calm down. Yé sáré àkìmílẹ̀ kí ló dé? Is it more than an accident? Ṣó lè ju ká accident lọ ni? Can you predict an accident? Can you tell me what will happen to you if you refuse to learn by information? You can't predict an accident. Ẹlòmíì, you don't want to listen to instruction now. You are telling instruction, shut up. Wisdom pariwo, gbẹnu ẹ sàn, má sọ̀rọ̀. Wisdom will always cry. You are telling the wisdom to shut up, don't talk. When calamity comes, wisdom will laugh. Ìwé òwe ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wisdom says, I cry. Gbọ́n mi, ọgbọ́n rèé nífìlẹ̀. Mi lọlé ọgbọ́n. Don't worry. Nígbà tí wàhálà bá dé, ọgbọ́n á fi ẹ́ ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́. Have you forgotten when we were young? Àwọn parents á ní má ṣubú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ṣe careful ṣọ́rẹ́. Ó wá lọ ṣubú òbó lẹ́sẹ̀. Wọ́n á kọ́kọ́ fi ẹ́ ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ náà. Wọ́n á wá fi iodine tó máa ń tàyàn, wọ́n á wá fi sí. Don't let your life be a warning. Let it be an example. Start taking cues now to the things I'm saying, especially to the married ones, to the singles, to an individual. Mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ lọ sẹ́yìn lẹ́nìí. Take time to listen to it. Tó bá ṣe kọ note. Mobile university ní kéèyàn máa gbọ́ nǹkan lórí rédíò tó ń tún ayé èèyàn ṣe. Ilé ẹ̀kọ́ tó láyé yìí ò sí. Tó bá ti wá lẹ́ẹ̀nẹ̀ tán, ó wá ní jẹ́ olùgbọ́ nìkan, wá tún wá jẹ́ olùṣe. You will not just be hearer alone. You be a doer of it. Because if you don't do it, it's trouble for you. Kì í ṣe èmi ni ó máa dùn. Èmi kọ́ lára máa ro. Ìwọ náà ni. Yorùbá ní oníyà ló máa jẹ ìtọ́jú ń bẹ̀. That is how life is wired. That is how the principles of life is. If you choose the other way, you choose to be nonchalant about your relationship, nonchalant about your lifestyle, you are still going to be the one that will face the bigger pain of whatever it is. I want to appreciate you for listening to me today. We are still concerned about conflict in marriage. Mo wá ní major problem in area of marriage is communication. Sherry, nínú communication yìí, mo fẹ́ sọ nǹkan kan tó ṣe pàtàkì. Torí mo mọ̀ pé mi lákòókò púpọ̀. Ó ní pé the ability to accept that you are wrong. You can be overtaken by fault. Ṣẹ́rí ibi tí problem máa ń wà nínú ìgbéyàwó ni pé kí ẹnìkan máa wò pé ìyàwó mi ni, ọkọ mi ni, ìyàwó mi ni, ọkọ mi ni, without taking responsibility. Mo fẹ́ máa sọ kí n tó máa break communication down ni o. People must learn to say, I was wrong. What I did was bad. Nǹkan tí mo ṣe yẹn ò dáa. Máma sọ pé tí wọn náà bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Tí wọn náà bá ṣe báyìí, máa ṣe báyìí. You are not going to change. You are not going to learn. Your marriage cannot work. Marriage work for people that are ready to accept their fault, take responsibility, pulling themselves to a point of I know I am wrong. I know this is bad. I know I will change. Those people, it does not take them time to change. It does not take them time to find their path back to normal, back to the right track. But those that refuse to take responsibility, who does not believe they have a fault, who does not believe there's anything wrong with them, kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe mí, ìwọ náà kàn lé, ìwọ ló gbẹ̀kọ́. Irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wàhálà ni. It takes people that has understanding to take responsibility and change. And let me tell you something. There are some personalities that will not change. Tó bá ti ní ọkọ tàbí oníyàwó tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo ẹ̀bi pátápátá ìwọ ló ní, kò lẹ́bi kankan rí, ó ní personality problem. Tí ara ẹ̀ nìkan ló mọ̀. Èmi, I. Tó bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ mẹ́ta àtààbọ̀, orí mi ni. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ń láti revolve around him or her. The person has a personality problem. Ó tún wá jẹ́yàn kan tó yẹ pé tí ẹ bá lówó kò lè fowó yẹn mọ̀yàn kankan o. Ara ẹ̀ ní kí gbèsè wà nílẹ̀ báyìí, káwọn ọmọ má sanwó school, tí mọ́ tara ẹni nìkan ni. Tí ò bá ti sí ní center of attraction, tí ò sí ní center of the picture, there is problem. It has to be. She has to be the one everybody is worshiping. Everybody is bowing to. Say sir, say ma, say sir, say sir. Okay sir, èmi ni sir, ìwọ ni sir, sir. Kò ever come down látorí ọ̀sẹ̀ rí to say, my dear, I really took responsibility. I apologize. I really apologize. The strength of a great man, the strength of a great woman is the ability to know that I am wrong and I'm changing my ways and I'm going to work on myself. Listen to me. People that does not take responsibility, they don't get restored in the conflict in their marriage. They will be pointing fingers. Ọkọ mi ni, ìyàwó mi ni, ọkọ mi ni. When you see people that have never seen anything wrong in them, their marriages cannot be restored. Their conflicts cannot be resolved. They cannot be helped. So if you marry a man like that, seek help for yourself. Do counselling. Do therapy for yourself. Kólúẹ̀ tó di èrò àrùn ibi tán ti ń wo ilé ọpọlọ. Because ọkàn yìí does not have bone. If you are not careful, if you don't put yourself together, you'll be so shocked that you can lose your mind. And when your mind is lost, it's a difficult place to be. I'm telling you the truth. So, if you are struggling with somebody, you are living with a husband or a wife that looks like what I'm talking about, is never wrong, and it will keep hurting you. Verbally abusive, emotionally abusive, financially abusive, sexually abusive, every form of abuse. Just know that there's a problem. Don't paddle your canoe alone. Seek help. Send message to someone that can help you professionally. I'm not saying you should go and do a quack treatment. Musoni jejo. People that you know that this person, tó bá handle me, mawa okay. Those are the ones you need to go and reach out to. Or else, it will keep deteriorating till you lose your children to the conflict, lose your children to the fight, and you are losing both ways. Èèyàn kan ni mò ń bá sọ eléyìí ni. You start losing both ways. Don't lose both ways. Be proactive. Do something about your life. Now, listen to me again. Mo ti sọ ẹni tí ò lè take responsibility. The person that cannot take responsibility will not even accept to be helped. When you have a husband or a wife say, mi ò ní problem o, ìwọ ni kó lọ bá counselor, ìwọ ni kó lọ bá pastor, ìwọ ni kó lọ sí therapy. Problem tún nìyẹn. Because any relationship that is having issues and you are not ready to seek help, not that you cannot afford to pay for help, but you are too big for somebody to correct you, you are too big for somebody to help you to change, you are too big for third party, there's a problem. Nobody is bigger than his teacher. And all of us, pẹ̀lú èmi tí mo ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, I'm a student under several tutelage. Speak that grammar in JAMB. I'm a student under a lot of teachers. That's the truth. You stop learning, you start dying. You stop learning, you start dying. Knowledge liberates. Knowledge sets you free. Tọ́lọ́run bá ti fọ̀tá ẹni hàn ni kò lè pani mọ́. You are listening to me today. You have told your husband, let's talk to somebody. Hey, ẹ̀yin single agent tún yà bá yín kí n tó máa lọ. Hear me. There are some men you must not marry. A man that does not believe anybody can talk to him, and you know that nobody can talk to him. A woman that you know nobody can talk to her, nobody can confront her, nobody can say what you are doing is not good. Don't marry such a man. It's an accident that is about to happen. It's a time bomb. That man can kill you. That woman can kill you. Because kò lólùbáwí, kò lẹ́ni tí èèyàn máa sọ pé màá fẹjọ́ ẹ̀ sùn. Mo ní àwọn kan tí mo ti help. Ìyàwó yẹn á sọ pé lọ sọ fẹ́ni tó bá fẹ́ sọ fún, ṣọ́ máa pa òun ni, ṣọ́ máa lù ú ni, fi mí lẹ̀. Ọkọ yẹn á ní lọ sọ fẹ́ni tó fẹ́ sọ fún, ṣé òun ló ń bọ́ mi ni, kó fi mí lẹ̀. When you see a man like that and you see a woman like that, run for your dear life. Run. Because he will take knife, take gun, take anything and tell you whatever, do your worst. Nobody can ask me. Òkú òdẹ̀ kì í rojọ́. Ṣé rí ẹ̀yin younger ones yìí tẹ́ ẹ̀ rò pé kí ló wà ń bẹ̀, máa change ẹ̀, òun lálàkàlà. Bad dream. You cannot change anybody. Mo mọ̀ fàágùn ni o. You can't change anybody. In marriage, you don't see gbogbo nǹkan tó ń kà yẹn, àwọn òwe tó máa ń kà, Mills and Bones àti gbogbo àwọn òwe yẹn, àbí movie tó ti wò nígbà náà ó wá bẹ̀, ó wá gbọ́, ó change ẹ̀. You are joking. Frictions, fantasy ni o. Fantasy ni. Don't marry a man that you know that does not have what it takes to be a father, a husband, a friend. Because má worry, má change ẹ̀. Let me tell you a secret. Ó ń gbọ́ràn sí ẹlẹ́nu sí torí pé ó fẹ́ pa ẹran ni. Men are hunters. He's listening to you now because he wants to take advantage of you and have you. Tí oníjọba bá ti gbàjọba, tó lórúkà ti gbòrúkà, that's the end. True. Fact. That is the end. That is the end. Hey, you know what? You can do heart transplant. Ẹ̀yin obìnrin ẹ gbọ́ mi o. It's Shematters. You can't do head transplant. Orí la fi mẹ́ràn láwo. Tó bá ti ṣi orí mú báyìí, ẹkún títí dọjọ́ ogbó ni. Because that man that you marry, that smokes and drink and carry women and do all sorts, is the father of your children. And every child's father is their hero. Is their hero. So tí irú ẹ bá ti wá dìdàkudà, kí ló fẹ́ dà? Tell me, kí lọmọ ẹ fẹ́ dà? Ṣé rí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ti marry tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi yìí? If you love life and you are seeing some signs tí ò jẹ́ kọ́kàn ẹ balẹ̀, tó ń pa ọkàn ẹ kú, killing your spirit, tó ń jẹ́ kó ní ìkorò ọkàn, tó ń jẹ́ kó máa feel bad, tó ń query sanity ẹ, run away. Run away. A broken courtship is better than a broken destiny. A conflict that is happening now that you are not married can be removed sharp because it's a keg of a gunpowder. It will explode. It will blast. And it's not everybody that survives the blast. The truth is this: it is not everybody, I'm telling you the truth, that survives the storms that comes with a relationship that you saw it coming. You knew that this thing is questioning, is querying. There's something wrong. Oh, need peace. Oh, need joy. Inú ẹ ò dùn pé o fẹ́ ọkùnrin yẹn, pé o fẹ́ fẹ́. Inú ẹ ò dùn pé o fẹ́ fóbìnrin yẹn. Distress all the time. Mo ti sọ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ program. Tó bá ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀, sọ fẹ́ nìyẹn pé ṣó máa ṣe premarital counselling àbí kó máa lọ. Tó bá ní kíni counseling kíní kan wo, ẹ mọ̀ pé mi láìkí máa sọ di ọ̀rọ̀ lórí afẹ́fẹ́. Counseling kíní kan wo, kí ló ń bá kiri? Ìwọ nìkan lóbìnrin ni. Obìnrin kú títí jọ, kí là ń gbé ẹ, kí là ń fi yín ṣe? Wo, sórí tó bá jókòó síbẹ̀, ó dàbí etí tán fẹ́ gbá ni, tán wá fi sí hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì tó beautiful, á sì bọ́ sí àárín àwọn area boys, wọ́n á sì fọ́ létí. There are so many women like that. They know, they saw it coming. They were not oblivious to the fact that this person is verbally, emotionally, psychologically, physically abusive. They were not oblivious to it. But they say, no problems. He's a Christian. Ẹ wo, ẹ má jẹ́ kán fomi ẹ̀sìn kán fi kó yín lámàlà lọ. Don't ever allow religion, church, pastoring, spirituality to truncate your colorful life. Don't allow it. Don't ever allow it. Tell yourself truth. Nǹkan kan tí o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe fúnra ẹ ni pé kó parọ́ fúnra ẹ. Àwọn míì máa ń parọ́ fúnra wọn kọ́kàn wọn lè balẹ̀. Àsìkò tí èèyàn ń parọ́ fúnra ẹ kì í ṣe àsìkò téèyàn fẹ́ pinnu ẹni tó máa fẹ́. It's not when you are trusting for a man you will marry. That is not the time to lie to yourself. Bring it to the open. A broken courtship is better than a broken marriage. And listen to me. Kó court for 10 years does not make you know the person fully. In courtship, you know few. In marriage, you know the rest. For the fact that you have courted each other for months, for years, does not change anything. Everybody is a pretender in courtship, but at least you can't pretend for long. You can't hide for a longer time. The person you will sense it. Ẹlòmí adé yàrá ti rí pọ́n ti fi perfume sí yàrá, ó ti fi air freshener sí. Tó bá ti ń wọ yàrá, ó mú nǹkan, kò fẹ́ kó gbóòórùn ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ó mú nǹkan, kò fẹ́ kó gbóòórùn ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Don't follow suit. Find out. You can't kill yourself. I want to appreciate you for listening to me today. The number to text or WhatsApp or voice note, please don't call that number. I don't pick calls. Èrò ti máa ń pọ̀ jù. Èyàn délé máa answer èyàn 5,000, 3,000 lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà lórí phone. Phone go á gbóná á kú. Send me a text, a voice note and a WhatsApp to this number. O náà ni WhatsApp number mi 080-232-42389 080-232-42389. Please, as you are listening now, tati ṣetán, go on Instagram. If you have not opened an Instagram page, go and open it. Follow me. My handle is funkeadetuberu. I do a lot of things on Instagram. I do how to raise your children about their sexuality. I answer questions on the platform. How do I know that this relationship is going to kill me? Is it toxic or not toxic? These are the things you'll be enjoying on my Instagram handle every week. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone listening to me today. Don't forget, my Instagram handle is funkeadetuberu. I have almost 40,000 followers. My YouTube channel, program tó ń gbọ́n sìn, o sì lè lọ gbọ́ yòókù lórí YouTube. My handle is funkeadetuberu. Listen, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. On behalf of Dr. Yinka Joel, the CEO of Fresh FM Nigeria, I want to say a very big thank you to all our listeners. I appreciate you. I will see you next week.